Yo, Prof here, and we're back under the desk. It's been a while, but I just got a quick video for you. I wanted to show off the Roccat Burst Pro. I just call it the Burst, because I want to get this one to use, and I thought I would, I want to get this one into use because I have already opened it up. Squares happen to be around, so, we had to take a little peek, a little peeky peek. So this is Rockat's latest mouse. It's ultra lightweight, 69 grams, 1 million click lives. I don't know about that. That's crazy. They all have the same 16,000 DPI sensor. Nobody does that, or nobody worries about that. Most of these are good at up to 1600. I think some 2400, depending on, and that's pixel. Does have the optical switches, supposedly the same as the one as in the Razer Viper or Viper Mini. I forget exactly what squares it said, but let's crack this open and take a look, because I'm usually partial to Roccat mice. And like I said, I already chopped open some nice packaging here. What I mean by that is cheap. There was a plastic baggie over this. We already tossed that because, like I said, I've had it open once just to try out the shape, since when I picked it up, Squares was around. Got an extra set of mouse feet. It's always nice to see, especially if you're like me and use a hard pad. And realistically, if you guys have never tried a hard pad, I highly recommend you do, because they're actually quicker. They don't necessarily have to be, because if you get a hard, smooth pad, that's actually more friction, which means it's slower. Just something to think about. All right, so here we have it. I, of course, got the white one, because there's white and black available. This is actually pretty close to... it wasn't on this mouse, it was on the cane, but they actually had a picture showing a clear cane, which I still really want them to come out with. But if you kind of look at how this back is frosted, that definitely has inspiration from... It was like an advertising photo, like an x-ray shot of the cane, but it was a clear mouse. I really wish they would make that, because I like that shape. I think I like this one better, though. Just as a heads up. So here is your view. It's got a little bit of butt on it. I would say the shape is kind of reminiscent of like a Rival 100, Rival 110, Rival 3 style. It's skinnier though. I don't have one of those out. If you guys want a bit better comparison, we can get some of those out. Or, throw down in the comments what you think, what mouse you want to see this up against. One that it actually competes against. Don't be like G502 or something. It's better than 502. There you go. Problem solved. I'm saying like actual competition, especially shape-wise. I put my hand on this. I saw what type of shape it was, and I immediately knew I was going to like it. Put my hand on that, and it fits it darn well. Right now, my go-to mouse is the Rival 106 from SteelSeries, which I would say has it's a little bit bigger than this, bigger hump, but quite similar shape actually. So got some nice big mouse feet, as you saw by the replacements there. The scroll wheel is still an Alps encoder, so it's pretty chunky. Not nearly as chunky as the Vaxi, but yeah, I wanted to get this out because I really want to get using it, because I put my hand on it right away and it felt really nice. So there's that side. It is an sorry, I got sick there. It is an ambi shape. There's a nice ledge. It's just a very simple and nice shape in the hand. Big but flat, low DPI button. There's a little bit of post travel to the switches, but not that much compared to some older mouse designs. And this thing is light. It's another one of those where like the cable, I would say, is heavier than the whole friggin' mouse. So that's just kind of my preview of the Burst from Roccat here. Let me know if you guys want to see something specific on it or see it compared against certain mice. I pop my hand on here, and as a palm grip, I'm more towards fingertip palm though. So what I do is I take my hand and go from the back. It's perfect for my grip. Like, I put my hand on there and I feel right at home. It's a little bit smaller than my Rival 106, but it's got the right curves in the right spots. Squares did seem to like it. I don't know if he liked it as much, but he's more of a top palm. So his hand is more forward like that, and he puts it down on top, kind of like that. Whereas I come in from the back side. I call it fingertip palm. I don't know if that's the right way, but he's more of a top palm where you put your hand on top and it's more forward on the mouse. I usually come in from behind. That's usually why Logitech shapes fit me quite well, as they fit that grip nearly perfectly. Well, we'll see you in the next one. Hopefully you enjoyed this quick preview, and I still love the look of this. It doesn't have, well, maybe I can plug it into my UPS here and we'll get something. No. There's a USB hub over there. Let me do that. Oh, this is probably made by Razer. Remember how these switches are the same OEM that makes Razer? Remember how these switches are the same as in the Viper, Squares was saying? Well, this is the same not reusable tie, useless. It doesn't stay on the cable, that Razer uses. So it's probably the same OEM. Correct me if I'm wrong. I guess that hub, even though it looks like it's plugged in, isn't. Because I got nothing. Well, maybe in a follow-up video you can see the RGB. I usually turn it off though. So, have a good one.